Have you ever wondered why, despite working hard, success seems just out of reach? Sometimes the obstacles aren't external. They come from within, hidden in our actions, habits, or heart. Allah may be protecting us, guiding us away from what blocks our growth without us even realizing it. In this video, we will explore 6 hidden reasons that might be preventing your success and how you can remove these barriers to invite Allah's blessings, ease, and guidance into your life. Hidden arrogance is one of the most silent barriers to success because it hides inside the heart without making noise. A person may look humble on the outside, yet deep within, they feel superior, self-sufficient, or convinced that their achievements are purely their own doing. This inner pride slowly distances them from relying on Allah, and when reliance decreases, divine help also reduces. Arrogance closes the mind from learning, because a proud person believes they already know enough. It weakens relationships, because people naturally pull away from someone who dismisses their opinions or belittles their efforts. It also blinds a person from recognizing their own mistakes, causing them to repeat harmful patterns. Hidden arrogance makes the heart heavy, the mind stubborn, and the soul disconnected. When a person purifies their intentions, admits their limitations, and acknowledges that every blessing is from Allah, doors open and clarity replaces confusion. Neglecting prayers slowly disconnects a person from the source of guidance, strength, and inner stability. When someone delays or abandons their salah, their heart begins to lose the softness and clarity that comes from standing before Allah with humility. Prayer protects the mind from negative thoughts, strengthens discipline, and brings a sense of direction. Without it, a person becomes more vulnerable to confusion, stress, and spiritual emptiness. Salah is also a reminder that no matter how busy life becomes, Allah deserves priority. Missing it regularly allows worldly concerns to dominate the heart. When a believer maintains their prayers, they experience a special form of tranquility that cannot be found anywhere else. Consistency in salah increases barakah, sharpens decision-making, and draws divine support in moments of difficulty. But neglecting it weakens that support. Returning to prayer with sincerity rebuilds the connection, revives the heart, and brings back the flow of mercy that leads toward true success. Consuming haram creates a barrier between a person and the blessings they seek, because what enters the body influences the state of the heart. When someone earns or eats from impermissible sources, their spiritual sensitivity begins to fade, making it harder to feel peace, focus, or closeness to Allah. The heart becomes unsettled, and even small acts of worship feel heavy. This inner disturbance affects a person's decisions, judgment, and emotional balance, leading them toward choices that bring further harm. Haram income also removes barakah. A person may work hard, yet their wealth slips away through unexpected difficulties, constant stress, or lack of satisfaction. Even relationships and personal goals begin to feel strained because blessings pulled from the roots cannot support a stable life. When someone purifies their earnings and becomes careful about what they consume, their mind clears, their heart softens, and the path in front of them becomes smoother with Allah's help and mercy. Breaking the rights of people creates unseen obstacles in life, because injustice never goes unnoticed by Allah. When someone hurts others through harsh words, dishonesty, or unfair treatment, the harm returns to them in ways they often cannot recognize. Wronging people closes doors of ease, because Allah supports those who have been oppressed, even if their pain was caused quietly or unintentionally. A person may strive for success, yet feel constant setbacks, tension, or lack of progress because the weight of someone's unhealed hurt is standing in their way. Human rights are deeply valued in Islam. Returning someone's trust, keeping promises, and treating others with dignity bring harmony and protection. But violating these rights damages the soul, weakens character, and creates emotional distance in relationships. When someone seeks forgiveness, makes amends, and corrects their behavior, the heaviness begins to lift. Allah restores their peace, removes hidden barriers, and allows blessings to flow back into their life. Impatience during trials blocks a person from receiving the wisdom, growth, and relief that Allah has prepared for them. When someone becomes restless, complains excessively, or rushes outcomes, they lose the calmness needed to understand what Allah is teaching through the situation. Impatience often leads to hasty decisions, emotional reactions, and choices that bring regret. It also weakens resilience, making challenges feel heavier than they truly are, because the heart is unwilling to wait for the timing Allah has written. Every hardship carries a purpose, but impatience blinds a person from seeing the hidden good within it. A patient heart becomes stronger, more focused, and more aware of Allah's care. But an impatient heart feels trapped, because it measures life only by immediate results. When someone practices calmness, trusts Allah's plan, and reminds themselves that ease is already on the way, they begin to experience clarity. Their efforts gain stability, and success reaches them at the perfect moment Allah has chosen. Ingratitude quietly blocks blessings because it shifts the heart away from recognizing how much Allah has already given. When someone focuses only on what they lack, they become unable to appreciate the peace, opportunities, and protection that surround them. This attitude creates inner dissatisfaction, making every achievement feel small and every difficulty feel bigger than it is. A thankless heart becomes restless because it overlooks the countless favors that could bring comfort and motivation. Gratitude, on the other hand, invites increase, but ingratitude closes the doors of growth. When a person stops acknowledging Allah's gifts, they lose the emotional strength that gratitude provides. Their mindset becomes negative, their goals feel distant, and their relationships weaken because they struggle to value what they have. But when someone begins to thank Allah sincerely, even in simple moments, their perspective shifts. They see possibilities instead of limits. Their heart becomes lighter, and Allah opens new paths filled with unexpected blessings. Remember, removing hidden barriers opens the doors to Allah's blessings and true success. Purify your heart, strengthen your prayers, avoid injustice, and remain patient and grateful. May Allah guide you, grant you ease, and bless your efforts with endless barakah. If you found this reminder helpful, share it with others and subscribe to Graceful Deen for more inspiring Islamic guidance. Comment below the prayer, "O Allah, open the doors of success and barakah in my life." And let's make this dua together.